What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Keybox, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to knowing how she's interested in you. So one thing that we have to understand as guys is that a girl that is interested in you will majority of the time make her intentions known to you and will try as much as possible to show you that she is for you. And the way for you to know that she is for you is with her rocking with your intentions, with her messing with your intentions, with her wanting to contribute to your process so you can become the greatest version of yourself, right? And the thing you guys have to understand is that it doesn't only have to do with sex. Sex is obviously one important thing, but at the same time as well too, it's not the most important thing. She has to contribute towards helping you to become the greatest version of yourself in your purpose, and anything that you ask her to do for you, she is willing and 10 toes down to help you get it done. You feel me? But the thing you guys have to also understand is that most of you guys mess with women that are not for you, and you guys end up doing the chasing for a woman that is not interested in you. And you'll eventually end up figuring out down the line, whether it's in 5 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, that she was just using you for your resources. And the reason she was using you for your resources is because you allowed her to, just because of the fact that you were chasing and chasing and chasing. That's why I always advise guys, never go after a woman that is not for you. And you will know if she's for you depending on the way that she reacts towards you. She'll act feminine towards you, act like how do I say this? So she basically will act like she wants to be around you. You feel me? She will act like she wants to be around you. Anything that you ask her to do, she will do it, and she will do it without any hesitation. Especially if you're a man that's on your purpose and she sees potential in you becoming the greatest version of yourself, she will contribute towards that process. The thing you guys have to understand as men is that other than making her invest her emotions in you, one of the most important things other than emotions that you can make a woman invest in you to get her attached to you is her time. One of the most valuable things that we have in this life other than money is time. And nobody wants to feel like their time is wasted. So it's like, if you get her to invest her time into you, you'll realize at the end of the day that it's going to be harder for her to detach herself if you've gotten her to invest a lot of her time. You feel me? It's hard for her to detach herself because when she ends up investing a lot of her time, her emotions get involved in it. Especially if she's a guy or a girl that likes you. Let me say that again. Especially if she's a girl that likes you, if she invests her time, 99% of the time, when she invests her time, her emotions are going to get attached because she sees a purpose in doing what she's doing. She sees an end result, an end goal in investing into your process, so her emotions are automatically going to get attached. That's what you guys have to understand. That's why I always advise guys, as much as possible, make sure you get her to invest her time. Make sure you get her to invest her time. You feel me? Especially if she's a girl that wants to be with you. Because the thing you have to understand is that girls are not going to shy away. If they want to be with you, they will make it known. They will make it known. I'm not saying that they're going to come up to you and talk to you. They're not going to come up to you and want to talk to you, but they will give you signs, aka known as choosing signals. They will give you choosing signals either by being around your vicinity, being around your space, looking at you, and I'm not even talking about like looking at you for 1 second and looking down. That's one thing, but if she's constantly looking at you, bro, you gotta realize that she wants you. Most girls are not going to take the time out of their day to consistently look at you. I'm gonna say that once again. Most girls are not gonna take the time out of their day unless they're interested in you to consistently look at you or stare at you. Whatever you want to call it. If they're consistently looking at you, G, they want you. If they're consistently looking at you, my guy, they want you. But it's up to you to determine if you're the type of man who embraces their masculinity and embraces who they are as a man to be able to be confident enough to go approach those girls and talk to them. And from there, you can start to determine whether the dynamics are good and if her energy matches your energy. Because at the end of the day, if her energy does not match your energy, bro, there's no point in talking to her. There's no point in putting her in your rotation. You feel what I'm saying? So it all depends on the energy and vibes, but those are the main signs that will determine whether she's interested in you or not. She's gonna give you choosing signals, but it's up to you as a man to determine whether you're going to go talk to her. And the thing that I realize is that most guys are scared to talk to girls. You cannot be scared to talk to girls. It is literally simple, right? It's simple. But it's not easy for most guys because most guys lack the confidence. So the first thing you want to definitely focus on is embracing your masculinity. And your masculinity, like I've mentioned before, is literally when you wake up in the morning, who you are. Strip yourself of the money, strip yourself of all the jewelry, strip yourself of the houses, strip yourself of the clothes. Who you are inside, who you are as a person. Who are you? What type of man are you? That's your masculinity. Do you embrace it? Do you allow women to disrespect you? Do you allow women to insult you? Do you take crap from even men themselves if they disrespect you and insult you? So the thing you have to understand is that if you don't step up for yourself as a man, if you don't embrace who you are as a man, if you don't take yourself serious as a man, if you don't want better out of yourself as a man, no woman will ever want you or take you seriously. No woman will ever want you or take you seriously if you do not take yourself seriously as a man. You have to value your worth, and you do not allow yourself to take it you do not allow yourself to take anything from anybody. You gotta value your non-sexual attention, bro, because it's really serious. You have to value it. You have to value it. It's really important because at the end of the day, if you don't value it, other people will take advantage of this, and you will end up getting played and used, and you will end up feeling bad at the end. Most of us guys, right? Most of us guys can relate to a situation where we were in a situation where we dealt with the female, we dealt with the woman, and she took advantage of us. But some of us continuously put ourselves in that situation and continuously get dealt with like that. But some of us eventually wake up and consume that red pill. Yes, you're going to have rage originally, depending on how you take it. But once you get past that red pill rage, you start to accept the nature for what it is and you use it to your advantage. You start to accept the nature of the female for what it is and you use it to your advantage. Don't get mad, don't get upset, don't get pissed off. Accept it. It is what it is. But the question is, how are you going to handle it? Are you going to use it as an excuse to not talk to women at all? Are you going to use it as an excuse to not talk to women at all? And be the type of guy that does not mess with females just because of the fact that you know their nature? Or do you accept their nature for what it is and if anything, use that against them? Use it to your advantage and use it against them. You gotta be the type of man, bro, because at the end of the day, this society, this world is only built for the people that are strong. If you're strong-willed, you will survive. If you are not strong-willed, you will perish. You have to adapt. I'm not saying change who you are. Obviously, keep your same morals to the way that you keeping your morals. But when it comes to females and their nature and the world and its nature, you need to be able to adapt so you can survive. You need to be able to adapt so you can survive. Keep your same morals, but in certain situations, you need to switch up the way you think, the way you act, so you can be able to survive. But you can still keep your morals. But at the end of the day, man, you have to really realize what is important to you and figure out how to become the greatest version of yourself, especially if you want to mess with higher quality females like the 8s, 9s, and 10s. You can get them as long as you're improving yourself, getting in the gym, eating healthy, focusing on your purpose and your goals, and just trying to become great each and every single day. They will see you. They will see you, and trust me, they see you. You might think she's not looking at you. She sees you, G. She sees you, for sure she sees you. But it's all about how you view yourself as a man and your full masculinity. Take advantage of your masculinity, go up to her, go talk to her, sound confident, use your game, and then from there, you can eventually end up inviting her back to the crib, or you take her on, or take her for some drinks or something like that, or even go to a park, just talk with her, converse, and then from there you set things up the way you want. But you gotta be confident, bro, because it's like you could get a choosing signal from a bad chick. You can get a choosing signal from a bad chick, a bad female, bro. But you're not confident in yourself to be able to go talk to her. You're not confident within your ability to go talk to her because you do not embrace your masculinity. Embrace it so you can be able to mess with the bad females that you really wanted to mess with all your life. If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you don't understand, it's because you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks, WOKEEBUKS, and make sure you tap that notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. Link to the Patreon is going to be down in the description below, so make sure you give that a check. I will be posting new videos this week, so make sure you give that a check for sure. And this is going to be the end of this video. This is Wokey Bucks, signing out.